So this is the first one that we did so far after talking about the swing path a little bit. And let's see what you did now with your club. So your club head now, it's going back straighter up than before. Good job. And then let's take a look and see where the club comes down now. All right, look at that. So now your swing is coming back down from where? From the inside, right? More than before. Do you see this? Okay. Now, that's excellent because if we look at where you started today, once again, just to show you the comparison of what you just did there. So if we take the before is going to be on the right-hand screen.
And that's just the warm-up.
Yeah, this is when you were warming up. Yep. And you're going to see that if we trace your club head, okay, you go back on the left-hand screen, you're going to go back low like this. Right? And then coming back down, you were coming back down over this way, right? Over the top. You with me? We're now in the left-hand view, like I was just showing you here. Now you're taking the club back, straighter back up, like it's supposed to go. And then you're starting to, quote-unquote, drop the club from the inside or drop it in the slot, they call it, or swing from the inside. And the club now is coming down more this way, you see? So see how we switched them, right? Now the reality is this on the left is too much. But like I said, the noodle exaggerates this at first so that you can get the hang of it, right? Okay, now, there's another thing I mentioned, okay, on your sheet of paper there that was called left wrist supination. Okay, now this is a tricky subject, okay? It's not easy at first to get the hang of. But this is the left wrist supinating, okay? Now, what the left wrist supinating is like, if you look at this image here, it's like the left hand is turning under, or I tell everyone, unscrew the screwdriver with the left hand, right? So the drill that I like to show students for this is this. Ready, watch. Get in your setup for me a moment. Okay, and then make your backswing straight back above the noodle for me. Good, keep going. Now, put your right hand on the club shaft, so put your hand over here a second. Now, stay there a second. Now, while you're here, unscrew the screwdriver with your left hand. Yep, do it again. Same thing. Again, no, a few times. And every time you do that, in your mind say, supinate. Supinate. That's supinating. Supinate. Do it again.
Supinate.
Right. Supinate.
At what point do you supinate?
After the club comes down.
Okay.
Okay. So, supinate. There you go. Right. So you need to know that because that's going to do what? That's going to get the club face to close for us, right? So here's what's going to happen then. So get in your setup again, right? Normal grip this time, and then go straight back for me first, right? Then you're going to go under the noodle, and then supinate. And now look, now it's square. You see? So you have to worry about your swing path first, and then your left hand.
And you'll think you're about here when you supinate.
That's right. Yeah. Now every player's a little different.
Right.
Some players do it a little earlier. Some do it a little bit later. I prefer to do it a little bit later because I'd rather fade it instead of hook it.
Well, during this last week, I was trying to work on this. I'm not getting the timing on this because I'm like jetting them straight left, and every once in a while it would go good, but it was.
They're going straight left because you weren't coming underneath the noodle.
Correct.
You see?
Yeah, I gotta get it that way.
Otherwise,
this is not gonna work.
Bingo. You understand? Good. Okay. Perfect. All right. So this next one, we're going to try and go back above the noodle, then loop under supinate. We call it loop soup. Loop under supinate. Okay. So straight away, do a practice version first, slowly here. Do a slow motion one. So slow-mo first, straight up, and then under the noodle, supinate. Yeah, you did it late there. Try it again. Do it a little bit slower. Yep, again, same thing again. Let me see again. Do it slow. Straight away, under the noodle, and then supinate. Right, but now you want to do it a little bit smoother, not as like jerky kind of. So this was good with the swing path, all right? And then you were late on the suit. Look, you did it way late.
Yeah, way late.
Right? Okay, you kind of have to make it flow. So let me guide your hands here a second to help you feel it. So get your setup. We're going to go here. So we're going to go straight away, loop under, supinate. All right, let's do it again. Try to let me guide you. Don't fight me. There you weren't letting me do it because your hand was so tight. Okay? So let's try it again. So we're going to go, we go straight away, loop under, supinate. You feel that? Okay, do it again, slow on your own.
And that puts me right out in front of the ball.
Yeah, forward shaft lean, yep. Take your time, go slow, straight away, under the noodle supinate, There you go. That was better. Now watch this. Good job. Now, this would be something to practice a lot, okay, this idea. Straight back, and then look, then underneath the noodle, and then you supinate your left hand by doing that. At impact now, look at the club face and look at the club position. Okay?
Nice.
That's correct. That's what you're supposed to be doing. It's so funny. I golf with a guy this morning. I golf with people all the time, and it cracks me up that somebody's been golfing for 30 or 40 years and doesn't know what supination is. And it happens all the time. And it's why I think it's a disservice by the golf world in general that they don't say it more on TV. It's probably because people wouldn't know what they're saying, but they would know if what they're saying eventually if they kept saying it, I think.
I'm an old racket